Hey everybody, I'm not going to post this until maybe a few days later, uh, once the hullabaloo has died down. But today is the day that I'm recording this is November 8th, and it's election day, and I am wanting to communicate to you all that I did not vote, and I'm happy with myself for not voting. Now, let me explain what I mean. Let me also uh, say that what I'm expressing here is my own take on things, and it's not a one size fits all kind of notion or mentality. But what I've often expressed, what I've often said, is that we all need to find a way to send a message. Send a message to the powers that be. And when I say send a message, not necessarily like a message that will be anything but a blip on their radar, but it's like a gesture that is meaningful, that indicates that you do not consent, that you do not comply, that you do not um, uh, uh, buy into the system that they think to them the system properly rules over you. Uh, and it's just come to my way of thinking lately. I mean, this has actually been my way of thinking for a while, but I've been hypocritical about it. Let me first say what my way of thinking is. It seems to me that by voting, when you vote, when you take part in this ritual of voting, what you're doing is you're essentially indicating that you are uh, that you are simpatico, that you are consenting, that um, uh, you send the message out there. You put the vibration, if you will, out there. I don't want to sound kooky here. I'm just trying to find a way to express it. You send this message out that that the system is good, the system is okay, the system is just. The system gets to do what it gets to do, and because I'm participating in it, I am a part of it, and therefore I am, uh, unfortunately, I believe, complicit in the kind of things that are done in this evil, cruel, deeply corrupt system. Uh, Now, it's like what really started me thinking in this way, especially lately, is it's so annoying how often. I mean, it's annoying enough just to have to watch all those, like, if you're watching anything on YouTube or television, they've got those annoying, sleazy campaign ads, where they're coming on with very, very low vibrational energy, very like so and so is a pervert and a creep, and tell them to stop doing this, um, and so you can't just relax and be by yourself. And enjoy enjoy the football game or something on TV or whatever it is. You can't just relax and watch something on TV or on the internet. They have without them intruding and in that way. But also worse than that, more pernicious than that, I believe, is this thing where they're always in your face about how important it is that you vote. You know, and they like. I think it is very important. They like during an NFL game, it is very important to vote because the issues that face us all as a nation. It's just like they have some dumb jock reading this copy, uh, and uh, and he's doing it, because he feels he has to. He's it's their way of making him complicit, as well. Uh, but whenever the powers that be overwhelmingly tell you this is something you need to do. 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 Something you need to do. And they don't stop, and they're so relentless with it. The best idea, I think, is to do the opposite. Because I think that anytime the powers that be, and I'm not talking about just any, you can have some individual person with good ideas or sending out good messages or whatever, but when it's something that's so entrenched within the collective, if you will, and so entrenched with their messaging, and it's just like they're churning it out again and again and again. They won't let you alone, and just about everything that they are pushing on us is bad right now. I've talked about this before. It is ultimately through things that are bad in themselves, but also what they're pushing is pernicious, and what it amounts to is promoting misery and promoting the killing off of the human race, or the in any case eugenics, which I've talked about elsewhere. Now, how does voting relate to eugenics? It doesn't. There's not a clear connection there. All I'm saying is the same voices who are saying abortion has to be legal. You must think that it's okay for 13-year-olds to have gender reassignment surgery. You must have homosexual couples in every. There must be homosexual couples in every commercial, and mixed race couples, and just everything that they push. Ultimately, what's at the back of it all, I think, is they're trying to abortion again, on and on. I don't mean to rant about this stuff, but it's just what the point is, that it's evil, that it's bad. And so these same groups, these same voices are saying, vote, 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 vote. Right? Why are they so interested in us voting? Just like why were they and why are they still so interested in making us get the thing here, get this thing, lavage? Why were they promoting that so hard? The same people who are promoting that so hard are the ones who are saying vote, 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 vote. So obviously, when they're pushing it that hard, obviously they get something out of it, out of a bunch of people voting. Because if a bunch of people vote, if a large percentage of the population of the country votes, then you have what in effect what you have is a large population of the country saying, I consent to the system, whether you like it or not, whether that's what your intention is or not. That's effectually what it is for them, and there's something about it that they feed off of, and I don't want to give them anything to feed off of. So that is why I did not vote today. There's lots of other things I could say. I don't know. One vote doesn't matter, even if everything were fair, and if the elections were legit, which is, I guess that's one of those things I'm not allowed to challenge. So yes, of course, the election is completely legit. Yes, okay, YouTube, completely legit. But even if so, you're not going to change anything by your one vote. Okay. So I guess that's really it. I haven't been consistent this way my whole life. I've voted a few times before. I think there's a video of me voting in the runoff in 2020 when I was in line, and I was the only one in line not wearing a mask. So Uh, you can go back to December of 2020 and see that I'm being hypocritical there. I think there was a time when I thought like there was maybe something superstitious about it. Like if I voted, I could, I had some juju or something, just like the pitcher running out. Baseball players are notoriously superstitious. The pitcher, running out and jumping on the baseline 3 times, and doing whatever. They all have their little rituals that they do that they think gives them luck. I mean, this is just sort of compulsions. It's not really a good thing. It's not really a good mentality to have. So I'm glad that I was broken of it. For a time, I thought, because I kind of had a streak going, where the few times that I did vote, the the candidate that I wanted to win won, and the times that I didn't vote, I mean the candidate. When I say the candidate that I wanted to win, I mean the one that was less bad. Of course, the less bad candidate won. And the times when I didn't, when I just sat back and did nothing, then the opposite happened for presidential stuff. But then in 2020, that wasn't the case at all. Everything, I don't think anybody that I voted for actually ended up winning. so so I was disabused of that superstition then. So these are just my thoughts. Like I said, I'm going to post this a couple days afterwards when the hullabaloo has died down. I don't want this to become an election bait, like sort of discussion. I would prefer it if y'all could focus on the idea that I have espoused here and what you think of it. Do I have a point? Am I all wet? What do you think? By the way, that poster behind me is my daughter's. My daughter's the anime fan. This is my daughter's room. She's away at college. Okay, just had to explain that. All right, thanks for watching. Talk to y'all soon.